Hello there, folks. Just thought I would touch bases with you. It's been a little while since I've been about, but I am still here. It's just been the hot weather at the moment. It's been absolutely roasting where I am. So I haven't even picked up a guitar for probably 2 or 3 days. I'm still working on some lessons, so everything is going ahead as normal. There's no loss of lessons or anything like that. That's about the one thing I am managing to do, actually, is just to continue on with some of the lessons. So that's all good. But like I say, it's been absolutely roasting here, so I haven't been doing a great deal other than just pushing on with a few different things. Hey, hello there. So shut up, bro. Right, interesting comments. So I hope you're all doing good and you're still plucking away at your guitars and stuff like that. There's obviously no Joe show tonight, so that'll be returning next Friday. And I will be doing the usual kind of stuff then. I just wanted to say that for those of you who, hey Maxter, yes, it would appear so, Maxter. How do I go about doing that then? Just a joke. Not a very good joke, I'm afraid. Yeah, Maxter, that sounds like a cracking idea. If you want to be my moderator or tell me how to get a moderator or how to moderate, I haven't got a bloody clue. But anyways, I hope you're all still playing and stuff like that, and things are going well your end. Like I say, there's no Joe show this week, but it will be coming back next week. Let me just move around here. That's a bit better. So yeah, looking forward to catching up with you all at some stage soon. If you click on my name, you might be able to make me a moderator. Let me have a look at that then. That sounds like a good idea. Let me just have a look at that, Maxter. Do, 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 do. Now, I've got it on my PC. Let me see if I can click on you. I think that's worked anyway. I don't know what that allows you to do, but hopefully it allows you to get rid of anybody who doesn't really belong here. I think that's worked anyway. I don't. So yeah, that might help. Let's see what we've got going on here. We've got Andrew Marriott. Hey, good to see you. Maxter, yeah. Luca Rossi, hello there. Bob, back home now after quarantine. I can pick up the guitar again. Great to hear that, Bob. Hey, Rod, good to see you. I'm Philippine. Good to see you. Damn it, I thought I had caught one finally. Oh, I'm sorry, Philippine. Yeah, it isn't a Joe show, I'm afraid. It's just a quick catch up and stuff. Cheers, Joe. Worked. I can remove and block. Thank you very much indeed. Let's see if he behaves himself then, Maxter. Maybe everybody deserves a chance. Hello, Patricia. How are you? And check with me first, Maxter, before you bar anybody and stuff. Hi there, Alex. Great to see you from Australia. We've got a few people tuning in actually for just a short broadcast, so that's nice. What have you all been up to, anyways? Have you all been playing your guitars? I hope so. It'll be interesting to know what you've all been up to and that, so you can always post. And we're starting a new little thing over on the Facebook group page. Hey, is that Rem? Rem, yeah. Rem, I'm glad you're really enjoying the lessons. I wasn't sure if it was you, Rem, who recently became a Patreon, but if you did, thank you for that. I'm not sure. I think it's spelled differently, actually. Hi, Leo. Great to catch up with you there. Miguel, from Mallorca. Great to see you. Saluti a tutti, Carlo. Great to see you too. And I've just noticed I've hung my washing out and it's starting to rain. Or maybe not. Maybe not. So yeah, let me just have a little look here a moment. Oh dear. So what have you all been up to? Nobody's kind of telling me what you've been up to. Let me have a little look here. Alex, I've been playing Never Going Back Again religiously. Thank you for your tutorial. Alex, you got a big, difficult song on your hands there. That really, really is a difficult song. So credit to you for having a go. Carlo, Alex, Andrew, trying to finger pick. I'm sailing. Well done, Andrew. Great to see you doing a bit of finger picking. Leo, working on Wish You Were Here, part 1 or part 2? How old are you exactly? 21. Yeah, okay, Patricia, just too warm for me, Joe. I wish I could have a little bit of rain. Tell me about it. I've been praying for rain. I've been doing my rain dance around the garden, but it hasn't brought a drop. I am really hoping that changes and I get some rain, because it really, I don't think I've had like a period like this for ages whereby I haven't played much guitar. Generally speaking, I just play so much, you know, a couple of hours every day at the very, very least. Raining in Essex, that sounds great, Andrew. I wish it was raining here, but it's not raining. I'm afraid it's very, very warm, and all the thunderstorms and everything seems to be missing us here. Hot up here in Liverpool. Hope the family as well, mate. Thanks, Maxter. Yeah, I think they're all doing good. I'm going to be going up to see them all, Maxter, in a fortnight. So that's going to be nice. I'm really looking forward to that. Rod, good day from Canberra. Hello there, Rod. Great to see you. And we also have Jonas. Where can I find your Patreon, Joe? Just below this video. You can find it, Jonas, and it would be wonderful to have you on board. Please do check that out, because I need all the patrons I can get. I've had a mass exodus from Patreon recently. Yeah, can't wait to see you, Patricia. Looking forward to it very, very much. Yeah, never going back again. It's going, oh my word, Leo, that sounds very, very warm here. Warm there. Where are we? Yeah, Jonas, is that clear? Can you see the link down below? Let me know if you can see that or not. Hello, Hamburg, great to see you. Yeah, so we got a lot of people here today, quite a few people. I'm really surprised. So, yeah, that's great, Jonas. You'd be wonderful to have you on board. As I say, you'll be making my day if you join up on Patreon. So, guys, another thing I wanted to run past you all was, in addition to what I do with the lessons and things like that, I was thinking of starting some videos kind of behind the scenes. Yes, I will be mentioning that, Andrew, by the way. That's a great, thanks for reminding me, Andrew. I'll come to that in a moment. Now, I was just going to say, I wish I could put this phone down so it wasn't so wobbly, but I just don't know where to put it at the moment. What I wanted to ask and gauge the interest for was, I was thinking of doing some videos on behind the scenes. Now, I've been kind of doing videos for about 7 years now, and just doing all this kind of online stuff for about 7 years. And I thought of just doing a series of videos on behind the scenes so you can see how I started out, the equipment that I used, and how that has progressed over the 7-year period that I've been doing it. Because I seem to get a lot of interest and questions about it from many, many people. So I thought, in addition to what I do, that's the important thing. It's not in place of what I'm doing. So that will all remain the same. But I just thought some people might like to see a little bit more behind the scenes on what I do. Just in case, because I think you could learn quite a lot from it, essentially, if you're interested in recording or videoing or, you know, improving the sound that you get. I think it just could be really interesting, actually. So that's just a thought. And if I get the appropriate kind of feedback, then that's something I'll look to do. Now then, let me see. What's that, Bob? You can get a little stand for that at any phone kiosk. Yes, I should do that. I have actually got some stands, to be honest with you, Bob, but they're downstairs at the moment. Let me go grab it, actually. You can come downstairs with me. So this is my upstairs studio, which I'm kind of working on at the moment. And again, that would be something that I could touch upon. Let me just do this here. Just bear with me for a minute, folks. All right. Right, no more what? Well, there will be wobble while I go back upstairs, but once I'm back upstairs, we will be on the straight and narrow. So let's do that. Because there's a little thing that I would like to tell you all about. Let's have a little look here. Hey Daniela, great to see you. What are you going to be doing for your Beatles song, Daniela? That's what I was going to ask you. Let's have a little look here. Okay, that's better. So, let's see what we've got here. Yeah, okay, so no more wobbling now, okay? Maybe love is all you need. That's a nice choice, Danielle. It's a beautiful, beautiful song. One of my favourite songs. One of my favourite Beatles songs of all time. Okay, so I just wanted to let you all know that Paul, if you are not part of the Facebook group already, let me just check here. There's a link down below this video whereby you can go and join the Facebook group, and it would be wonderful to have you on board, as it would on my Patreon page, as I've already pointed out. I know many of you are already patrons. I'm still waiting for Daniela to come along and join as a patron. It'd be great to have you, Daniela, but I understand if you can't or whatever as well. So, right, Paul Hilliker made a very good posting over on the Facebook group page for anybody who hasn't seen it. And what we're going to do is we are going to have a Beatles Fest. So essentially, the challenge is to learn and record, i.e. video yourself, playing any Beatles song that you like and post it on our Facebook group page. You have until the end of September, and I am still thinking through some details. So we might judge the best video or the best effort, and that doesn't necessarily mean whoever plays it the best, because I'm getting an idea now as to how people are progressing on the guitar, so it's not just about that. Hey David, great to see you. And also, yeah, great to see you, David. I'll absolutely will join tonight. No, don't apologise, Daniela. I understand, you know, I don't want to exclude anybody. It's just that it's really helpful for me. But, you know, yeah, so if you can, and that's no problem, then please do, because it'd be fantastic to have you over there. And there's loads of stuff there as well. In fact, there's a new Beatles song over there, Daniela, you might like to try. It's actually a whole lot trickier than it seems, and it's called Hide Your Love Away. Right then, hello from County Kerry. Paul, great to have you on board. I haven't seen you before. I would love to visit your beautiful County Kerry. It's on my bucket list. I've had many kind of people from County Kerry saying, pop in and you'll buy me a pint of Guinness if I'm over your neck of the woods. I would love to take people up on that offer. It's definitely on my bucket list. Okay, so back to the thing. Go over to the Facebook group page. We're going to have a Beatles Fest over there. The idea is that you record a song. Thank you, Maxter. Maxter, I'm liking this moderator stuff. This is real good. Can we have one for Patreon now, please, Maxter? And actually, Maxter, you're not over at Patreon yourself. You need to get over there. That would be brilliant to have you. Unless you are already, and I'll feel like a complete fool now. Right, so, yeah, I'll actually get this out, won't I, at the end of the day? So, the idea is that you just record a Beatles song, and it can be any Beatles song. You don't have to sing, you could just play it. If you sing it as well, then that'd be really, really good. So it's any Beatles song, post it on the Facebook group page. I'm going to be joining in as well. I thought you might have been Maxter. Well, so what name are you a patron under, Maxter? Just so I know. Because I'd rather be calling you, well, it doesn't really matter how I address you, I suppose, but it seems a bit more personal to remember your proper name. Anyhows, okay, so it would be wonderful if you could take us up on this idea by, you have to play a song as well, Joe. Yeah, I will play a song, Daniela. Yeah, I haven't decided which one yet, okay, so that's fine. David, all right, Dave, so that's great. I don't know whether you prefer Maxter or Dave, but either way, I really appreciate your support, Maxter, and now being a moderator. By the way, Maxter, does that mean that you can now moderate on all the kind of broadcasts and things that I do? You might know the answer to that. You'll be able to tell me. So I want to. Who's up for posting a Beatles song over on my Facebook group page? Come on, I'd like you to answer me. Anybody who's here at the moment, it's showing that there are 21 people here. So how many of you are going to take my challenge or Paul's challenge? He actually started it, and I think Daniela was heavily involved with it, and Leo. A lot of people over there were very encouraging about this idea. So I'm asking you directly, each and every one of you, are you going to post a Beatles song on the Facebook group page? I'm not going to say anything until I see some answers. It can be a no, and it could be a yes. I have 3, but not sure what one. Yes, you will. Leo's warming up his vocals. That's good to hear. That's good to hear. Does Imagine from John Lennon count? What do you think, Daniela? Do you think solo songs count? No vocals from me? I hope there are, Leo. I'm looking forward to it. Well, Daniela says no. How about a Beatles song? Yeah, let's just keep it as the Beatles. Is that all right? Come on, you can. What we got here? Hey, Dave, great to see you from Bolton. Wolfman, I would, but I'm more Dylan than Beatles. Well, that's fine. You could still post the Beatles. You know, it doesn't have to be a difficult one. It could be one that you could do relatively quickly. Anyway, you'll see some details for that over on the Facebook group page. So, like I say, it would just be brilliant to see some more postings over there of the Beatles songs. And who knows what the, as I say, I might decide to judge this competition, and there could even be a prize. So it's certainly in your interest to do one. Bob, I'm sure you could do it, Bob. Whether or not you've done a Beatles, there's lots and lots of different little songs that you could probably consider. They don't need to be difficult. They've done lots of, oh, come on, Leo. We know you can sing. We need to hear your voice. I would really, really like to hear you, Leo, for sure. Wolfman, how about Yesterday? Yes, please, Wolfman. Please post that over on the Facebook group page. I'd rather be a judge than judged in this competition. No, don't worry, Daniela. You're not going to be harshly judged. Maybe we shouldn't judge it. Maybe we should just kind of, you know, have the postings of all the different songs. As I say, I haven't totally decided on whether it will be judged or not. It's a little bit of a work in progress. So, yes, there we have it. Has anybody got any questions for me while I'm here? Because this is a relatively quick broadcast. I've got actually quite a few things I've got to crack on with today. Yeah, I can moderate your live chats from now on. That's good, Dave. Great to hear. Okay. So, nobody's got any questions for me. I haven't had too many answers on the people who are going to take part. There's a lot of people being quiet out there. Now, what's that, Bob? If Leo thinks he can't sing, he hasn't heard me yet. When Irish eyes are smiling. See, Leo, there's no excuse here. I don't care how bad your singing is. It'd be nice to hear you, but if you're really not up for that, just to hear you play would be fantastic. Chris Damara, hi Joe, I'm a new subscriber. I enjoy and learn many things from your lessons. Well, thank you, Chris. And don't forget, Chris, Max has just posted a comment just up above your one, where I have a Patreon page where there's lots of exclusive material. Okay, Hendrix, please, Rolling Stones, Yellow Submarine is easy, Daniela, as you say. Yeah, no Rolling Stones at the moment. That might be something that we take a look at some stage. I will be doing a Rolling Stones. Leo's been asking me for ages, and many other people have as well. I really need to get on the Rolling Stones at some stage, and I will do that, I promise you. Yeah, next, what's that, Daniela? Next month we should do a Stones. Yeah, that's a decent idea, Daniela. So yeah, it's just great, you know, and so we can share all these ideas together, and we can also do that over on, you know, the Facebook group page as well. So that'd be really good. So what have you all got lined up for today then, folks, before I disappear? Have you got anything nice happening over the weekend? You're going to be doing lots of guitar practice and things? No answers coming my way anytime soon. What have we got here? Everybody's gone quiet. Speak to me, speak to me. So anyways, what am I doing today? Wow, well, you've put me on the spot there, Daniela. I actually have to do you know what, Daniela? I've got a bit of a boring day. I've got to catch up on some housework because my head is always buried in music. I actually have to do boring stuff today, a little bit of tidying up and stuff like that. Just get the place, a little bit more tidy and stuff like that. Andrew's practicing the Beatles. He's on it early. That's fantastic. So I'll be doing that, and also like quite a lot of R&D for me today. I've got a lot of research and development. What's that, Rod? I've been working on a version of Keys to the Highway. Your YouTube lesson on this was great. Yeah, Key to the Highway, what is that there, Rod? It's one of those songs that there are so many versions, so I really, really do hope that you have a good listen around to all the different versions, not just mine. The important thing, Rod, is to try and make it your own in some way, and I'm sure you can do that. Leo, thank you. I'm glad you're going to be working over on Patreon. Yeah, there's over 300 lessons there for people, so, and there's some tabs now. There's the occasional backing track. There's quite a lot of stuff there, so it's well worth. And should I say now, Jonas, we'll be playing some good old Robert. Jonas, are you all ready? I can't remember. Let me just check now. Let me just check Jonas here. Is Jonas the one who said he was interested in signing up? Yes. Well, Jonas, you will find quite a bit more Robert Johnson over on my Patreon page, which isn't available on YouTube. So you should be happy with that, Jonas. And I will keep the Robert Johnson coming over there because I like Robert Johnson. In fact, as it happens, look, I've got a guitar right here. I said, hey, let's pick it up. Baby, don't you wanna go back to the land of California, my sweet home, Chicago. Now, 1 and 1 is 2, baby. 2 and 2 is 4. I'm heavy loaded, baby. I'm booked. Gotta go, I'm singing, hey, baby, don't you wanna go back to the land of California, my sweet home, Chicago. Yeah, you're allowed some snooker, Leo, for sure. That's absolutely fine. I was actually watching a little bit myself while I was having my tea yesterday. It was kind of quite a good match, so that was good. Yeah, so look guys, it's been great catching up with you all. Really nice to say hello to you all and everything like that, and catch up and see what you're all up to over this weekend and things. That's always great to know, and I just wanted to touch bases with you, say hello and everything else. You're like Love in Vain. God, you're just trying to get me to play and stick around now, aren't you? So we gotta... I followed her to the station with a suitcase in my hand. Yeah, I followed her to the station with a suitcase in my hand. Well, it's hard to tell when all your love's in vain, all my love's in vain. Woo, Willie Mae. No, it won't, Daniela. No, 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 it won't. No, 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 no. Improv session going on. Yeah, you guys know what I'm like, don't you? Yeah, keep asking questions, Daniela. Yeah, yeah, yeah. You don't want to keep me here, guys. You got things to do. What's that, Daniela? There are places I remember. Yeah. All my life. See, you forget these things so quick, don't you? So you got. Yeah. There are places, yeah, places I remember all my life. Though some have changed, some forever, not for better. Some have gone and some remain. All these memories have their moments with people and friends I had before. Some are dead and some are living. In my life I've loved them all. But of all these friends and lovers, there is no one compares with you. And these memories lose their meaning when I think of love as something new. Though I know I'll never lose affection for people and things I've left before. I know I'll often stop and think about them. In my life I've loved them all. Oh yeah, yeah. Let's have a little look here. Just to get you all started there, yeah? My life. What's this one? Don't even know what it is myself, actually. No, it's not that. No, Dear Prudence is, yeah, you got it, Daniela. Dear Prudence, I think, is. Dear Prudence, won't you come out to play? Dear Prudence, start a brand new day. sky is blue, the sun is up, the sky is blue, it's beautiful, and so are you, dear Prudence. Won't you come out to play? Hey Daniela, yeah, something I was thinking about. You know when you're playing, Daniela, I like your playing and your playing's real good, right? But I just wanted to give you a couple of little tips as well to try. So maybe try, you know, like try and use your thumb as well sometimes, you know, here, because you can get like a softer sound. So if you want to do a little bit of Dear Prudence, right, you can just do a C chord to a C7, to an F, to an F minor, maybe this could be your song, Daniela, for the posting on Facebook. I think you do this nice. And like I say, sometimes it's nice to have a little bit of, what's the word I'm looking for? Variation, yeah? You can't do bar chords, that's fine. You don't have to do bar chords. Greetings from New York City. Hey, New York City, the Big Apple. Great to see you. All right, so just play your F like that, Daniela. And then F minor like that. And let me, I'd love to hear you just use your thumb like that, Daniela. I love your strumming with the plectrum, absolutely marvellous. But I'd also like to hear a little bit of variation. I think that will bring something to you. And I think another thing would be, this would be a great one for you to sing as well, because it's kind of quite soft. So you got Dear Prudence, won't you come out to play? No, the F7 doesn't work, Andrew. Dear Prudence, is that a brand new day? You can have a private lesson. The sun is up, the sky is blue, it's beautiful, and so are you, dear Prudence. Yeah, give that a go, Daniela. I think that would be really good. Thanks. That's easy. So much. I thought I had to use the plectrum. Thanks so much, Joe, for the advice. I love the song a lot. Always wanted to learn. Yeah, you don't have to use a plectrum, Daniela, at all. And I think some softer songs, then you'd have a nice variation. You'd have some of your songs that you strum out and stuff like that. And then you'd have some of your songs that you just use your thumb for. And it'd be nice and soft. So if you're doing a soft song, maybe use your thumb. And if you're doing something a bit more rocky or a bit more rock and roll, use your plectrum and things like that. And another thing is, let me see if I can help you here. Let me see if I've got a plectrum. Probably haven't. Let me go to my plectrum supplies here. So another thing to do, right, from France. Hey, Hendrix, good to have you here from France. Right, so it falls out of your fingers too. Yeah, that can be a pain. I hope you don't mind me putting these suggestions your way, Daniela, because I only like to try and help people. And your playing is really, really coming along nicely. And you know, anybody else can ask me questions and I can talk to you like I'm talking to Daniela here, okay? All right, so Daniela, you know, like say we're playing say we're just playing a chord like so. Like, let's just say we're playing a sequence of chords, right? So let me just choose C, F and G, right? And F and G and C and F and G. Now Now I'm strumming them all at the same kind of volume, right? Now, what another good little exercise to do is to try and get some dynamics, and this is for everybody out there. This is not just Daniela here I'm speaking to as an idea for something to try. This is for everybody. It is really important to try and incorporate some of this into your playing, okay? And what it is that rather than playing everything at the same volume, okay? Dave, can you tell Mervyn how to post music on Facebook? That would be great if you're still there, Maxter. All right, so back to where we were, okay? Okay, I must just be that bad for Joe to mention it. No, that is not what I wanted to hear, Daniela. You are not bad at all. And so this, I really didn't want you to think that, honestly. That's upset me, that. I really don't want you to think that, because I really do not think it. Okay? I just wanted to give you a little bit of help, that's all. I didn't mean anything bad by what I'm saying. All right? I just want to help you because I think you're doing really, really good. All right? So please don't take it the wrong way. All right, so like I said, we got these 3 chords. We've got, it's kind of thrown me that. I feel bad now, Daniela. You know what I'm like. You shouldn't tease me. Yeah, I know, but even so. Oh, you really put me off now, Daniela. I was only trying to do something proper for you. Karen thinks you're only joking, and I tend to agree with Karen. I'm going to take it that you're just joking, all right? Okay, so let's go back just briefly. I won't stay on this too long, okay? So let's just say, for example, we got... That's our C, F, and G. Now what we can do is what I'm talking about here is dynamics, and everybody out there, this, like I've just said before I was getting teased, everybody needs this in their playing. Really, really important. Dynamics, okay? It's called, and dynamics means the variation in volume. Okay, so that's very, very important. If we play everything at the same volume, that's kind of okay in a recording sense, but when we're playing on our own, we need to create a little bit of volume variation. So let me show you what I mean. This is when we just play everything at the same volume. And don't forget, this has its place. I'm not saying this kind of thing is wrong by any means. Okay? Now then, the other way of doing this might be okay, now another thing is, while we're on the subject, okay, it doesn't all, when we're strumming, and this is not specifically for Daniela, okay, this is just for everybody out there. Strumming hand placed over the sound hole sounds better. Yeah, okay. Good thinking, Leo. Now, the other thing to bear in mind is that we don't just want to go up and down. Okay, sometimes, so let me show you what I mean. Here's a C chord. And if we just go like that, that's fine. But if we vary it up a little bit, we might change it into like a... So all I'm really saying, guys, is just vary what you do. Try and get some soft, some loud, and some variation in the strumming. And yes, it does depend on the song. Okay, now you know I've never done this down, down, up, up, down business. It's not something that I believe in particularly, because there is only down and up, so how complicated can it be? It's much, much more important to start developing the ears to come up with your own rhythms. And if you're looking to replicate a rhythm that somebody else is playing, then it's worth persevering and just experimenting until you get there. That's far better than somebody telling you down, down, up, up, down, down. I think many people know my feelings on that. It doesn't help you as a musician. So it's far, far more, you're doing yourself a much bigger favour by trying to figure these things out. Like I say, there's only down and there's only up. There's only two ways you can kind of strum, all right? So always try and do, you know, a little bit of different things, figuring things out for yourself. And with regard to tone, if you play up near the neck, you get a nice soft sound. If you play down right near the bridge, you get a different sound. So you're getting a different sound right across where the strings are, where you're strumming as well. And to vary that a little bit, it can be interesting as well to do that. Woohoo! See you next time, Bob. Yeah, Karen, I totally agree with the down, down, ups. I'm glad to hear that, Karen. It is good advice. It seems everybody out there nowadays wants to know, is it down, is it up, is it down, down, up, up, down, 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 up. Just forget all about it. It's just doing you a big disservice. That's my feeling on it anyway, because learning has changed over the years from looking in books, listening to records and trying to figure out what's happening, which, trust me, was a whole lot harder than it is now. Okay, when I was learning, I either had books or I listened to a record and kept on putting the record on back, putting it back, figuring it out, listening, using my ears. That's all changed nowadays. Everything is visual, and that is tremendously helpful from your point of view, because it means you can learn things in half the time. But there are only so many shortcuts you can take, and trust me, strumming is not a shortcut you can take. You know, I mean, yeah, sure, if you do all this down, down, up, 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 you're going to be in that kind of ballpark, but all that time you're doing that, these things are not being developed. It's somebody else is doing it for you. So whenever you come across something new, or you're in a situation where you're playing with friends and things like that, and they say, right, let's play this, you're just going to be stuck, because you need somebody to tell you. Never put yourself in a position where you're that reliant upon somebody to tell you what to do. Admittedly, some stuff is tremendously helpful. Do not read the wrong thing into what I'm saying. It's very visuals speed up the process tremendously, but you've got to develop your ears, because that's something that's very much lacking if all you do is sit around watching YouTube videos. Very important to just do your own little bit of practice figuring things out with the right hand. And I just hope that that's taken in the right spirit that it's intended, because if any of you do the down, down, up and you find it helpful, well then fine. But my advice is to persevere. You will get there, and you'll be a better guitarist for it once you do that. So folks, I've been on a whole lot longer than I intended to be. I've got to get back to all my chores now. Where are we? Daniela, to give some really good advice. I really appreciate it. It means a lot. I take it in the right spirit. Oh, that's great. Festive, are you a patron? You're asking me to play things. I've just played it before you came along. Okay, I'll give you a couple of bars. Don't you wanna go? I said, hey, hey, baby. back to the land of California, my sweet home Chicago. Now 1 and 1 is 2, baby, 2 and 2 is 4. I'm a heavy loaded baby, but gotta go. I'm singing, hey, hey, baby, don't you wanna go back to the land of California, my sweet home Chicago. There you go, all right? Anytime you choose, kick off your shoes, rest your weary eyes, and catch up with the news. A favorite book will be the perfect company, so relax. Oh, la da 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 dee. Forget about your blues, doing fine. Leave your cares and worries far behind. Choosing up your tie, let the words creep by. Relax. Play the cello like that. Yeah, right, okay. Look, you're getting me doing these long broadcasts again. I was only meant to come here to say hello to you folks, and now you've drawn it all out into a nice big long video like you said. I'm going to have to love you and leave you folks. Thank you so much for joining me here. Don't forget, I've done lots of videos on YouTube if you're interested in that, you know, kind of learning guitar and stuff like that. I know most of you already know this, but for those of you who don't, check out my channel on YouTube. We've also got a Facebook group page down below this video. Love to have some of you over there posting your videos. I always like to hear what you do. And don't forget, if you haven't checked out my Patreon page, please do so. You'll be helping me continue making videos, and you'll be supporting me and just helping me continue to make the videos that I do. Okay, good day everybody. Have a cracking day, lovely weekend, and I look forward to seeing you all very, very soon. You're very welcome, Daniela, no problem at all. Thank you, Spain, Festive. Don't forget to check the Patreon, okay? If you like the Robert Johnson, there's lots and lots of Robert Johnson over there. Andrew, great to see you. Hope that you're going to continue to keep those videos coming over on Patreon. It would be wonderful to see some more. And I look forward to seeing you all soon, guys. Take care. Have a great weekend. Lots and lots of love and best wishes.